Welcome to my channel Ghost Radio Station. I'm M.K.Roy. Today I'll tell you the story of a ghostly experience of a little boy in northern Michigan. This real story was shared on 5th February 2024, just few days ago. But every time I mentioned, there is no scientific evidence to support the existence of ghosts. So it's up to each person to believe in ghost stories or not. So I'm starting this story now. This is a memory from a few years ago that lives in my brain rent-free. Some important context: I live in the country of northern Michigan. My neighbors are about a half-mile away on each side. My driveway is very long and I am surrounded by woods. One night at about 3 am, I wanted to get peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I was in my kitchen. I heard a knock on my door. My dad traveled for work and he was supposed to come home at that night. So without thinking, I went to answer the door. What I did not know was my dad had arrived several hours earlier and was in bed. A middle-aged woman with dark hair was at the other door, and she frantically said, "I'm sorry." I totally panicked, screamed, and slammed the door closed. My sister, who was sleeping on the couch, woke up and she saw the interaction that we had. She totally deer in the headlights froze and would not respond when I asked her what to do. After about 45 seconds to a minute, I gathered my senses and thought she might be need help or might be running from an abusive situation. So I opened the door again and she was gone, totally vanished. My land is pretty flat and there are no cars around or sight of her on the property. I screamed, "If you need help, we can help you." Probably not a super safe choice, but I was 15. At the time, I had a bleeding heart. I woke up my dad and we searched the property. And we drove around the street looking for the woman or maybe a broken down car, but nothing. It terrified me because the only place she could have made it without me seeing her could be the woods, which are very overgrown grasses that is extremely hard to walk through or sprint to. If my sister did not see her as well, I would have thought I made her up. I don't know if I believe in ghosts. I tried to logic out that maybe she was just an insanely fast crackhead. But everything about her presence seems illogical and unlikely. So I wonder, was she even a real person at all? Thanks for watching my content. I request to everyone, please subscribe my channel Ghost Radio Station and like my video if you like it.